season is truly, I'm gonna let him enjoy. Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome to my channel, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Natalie Negrotti from The Challenge, from Big Brother. And if you don't know me, now get to know me. I'm going to be doing my recap of the third episode of The Challenge Total Madness. I just watched it a little late since I don't have TV at home. But let's get into it. I'm going to dig deep into this episode, and I have a little surprise for you, a guest appearance you're not going to want to miss, because to give you a hint, it might be someone from Survivor. All right, let's get started. I'm going to get out my handy-dandy laptop.
My boy Brian. I was in the bathroom taking a pee, and some dude walked in. Broken. Would you hold him back? Why'd you hold him back? 'Cause someone turned the lights on. 'Cause someone turned the lights on. 'Cause someone turned the lights on.
This episode was freaking loquera, and Jay is so freaking good. So we're gonna get down to it. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. As a disclaimer and reminder, I am viewing this objectively. Even if I don't like someone, I like to say positive things, and I keep it game talk only, not personal talk, because at the end of the day, I'm not a douchebag. So let's get into it. So far, Jenny and Jay have red skulls. They're the only ones in the house that have it. I love seeing, just count how many times I say love, I say it a lot. I'm enjoying watching this. I love, CT's always chirping facts and the camera's always getting him. He's always stating the truth and giving people advice. I love what he has to say all the time. His mind's in the game. He's like the grandfather, the godfather while he's there. D, are you sitting here looking at cookies? When she says cookies, I freaking died. This little love triangle situation with Brogan, D, and Jay is getting so steamy. I would love to be part of that little love circle. Bay and Swaggy's blankie and Anissa's commentary. Yo, I want to see more of Anissa's interviews. I don't like Kyle much. We're not the best of friends, but I want to see more of Kyle's interviews. I love Bear's interviews. They always give like really strong one-liners, and they're just really funny. But Bay and Swaggy's blankie is so cute. Also, like, how come I don't have the power of falling in love? Like, everyone I've dated, like, I think I love them, and then like a few months later, I'm like, no. So it's like, how do people not get bored of each other? Like, I'm 30 years old and I'm still single. Like, I don't know how to like someone for long periods of time. So power to all the couples. All the couples in the house are strong. They are staying strong in there. Can't relate. I'm here for Anissa's commentary. I love whenever she makes an appearance. I'm a fan of Anissa. Ashley does have social game. I want to point out some of the people that have the best social games. I've never played with Anissa, but I've heard she has the best social game. She knows when the power in the house is shifting, and she's like water. And then Tori has great social game, and Ashley has fantastic social game. She does get in some drama sometimes here and there, a lot of times, but she has great social game, and she avoids eliminations. And yes to Bananas, he is right. Ashley's a lot smarter than she comes off. She always has facts and is very cultured and worldly. That's me saying that. She's well-traveled. I think she's even told me that she's lived in other countries. So this girl, she doesn't come off as dumb, but she doesn't come off as smart as she really is, because she's not like speaking, intelligently, like, hey guys, let's go solve a math problem. Like, that's not how we talk day to day. And she's like a fun time girl and very social. But she is a lot smarter than people know her to be. Like, I saw she tweeted out the other day that she's invested in real estate. Puts her money where her mouth is, and that girl is very, very smart. With Ashley crying, her face is still glowing. That $1 million, like, it's so, like, everybody watch out. When I make $1 million, if I even get to, hopefully, let's manifest it. When I make $1 million, the world better watch out, because I'm going to be glowing. I'm going to look so good. Ashley's new hair, I mentioned this before, and her skincare, I need a tutorial, a hair tutorial and a skincare tutorial for her because she looks so good. Her face is like baby smooth, no pores. So I can't imagine what I'm gonna look like with $1 million in my bank account. Everybody better watch out. So Bananas is stirring the pot, and it's funny, 2 people who stole money from partners are feuding. Guys, Jenny's accent, when she talks, it melts my heart. I mean, I'm in sequester right now. I'm in quarantine, so like I talk to the wall all the time, but I can fall in love with a leaf at this point. But Jenny's accent, it's like, yeah. So Bananas is calling Ashley an alliance jumper, but he works with anyone that will work with him, especially with their seasons where no one wants to work with Johnny or he's public enemy number 1 because everyone wants to go against him. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just stating facts. And he will work with, he tries to work with, especially with the rookie girls, the cute ones. He tries to work with, you know, a lot of new rookies because he knows that if he has those numbers and those new people, then he has their alliance. If he helps them out a little bit, you know, in the beginning when they're new and they're fresh and they don't know any better, he will also have their trust for the rest of the season. And he does the same exact thing. He jumps from alliances as well. So the feud is 2 people with similar traits, similar games, similar actions, and they're just fighting about the same thing, pointing fingers when they both do the same thing. Johnny started it. Ashley is, you know, defending herself. Oh my God, Swaggy has a photographic memory. So the challenge is to decode and detonate. I see hills, I see dirt, I see mountains, I see puzzles, I see hell. I am so thankful yet again that I'm not part of this challenge. I love the endurance part. I can run up and down hills. I can do it all. On Final Reckoning, I was the 3rd person to finish going down the hill and getting out my partner, shoveling out my partner from the dirt. And only 2 guys, I think it was Zach and Nelson, were the 2 people in front of me, and I got 3rd place out of every single person. And I know that was a purge. So endurance and running hills is my thing, but I don't want to be doing no puzzles. Jay is going to be continuing to be a red huge target. For a while, he was on Survivor. He's the only one on Survivor. He has, you know, no previous alliances that we're aware of. He is the smallest guy in the house, and he has a red skull. So everyone's going to be gunning for him because they're going to think that he's like the best person to get out, as we saw in the first 2 episodes. So CT's strategy is exactly what I used to do when I was a Jets cheerleader. I actually had to remember choreography, and it was so hard because we used to learn hundreds of dances, and you had to be able to perform any of the dances in the memory bank on the call. They could be like, go dance, work it right now, and you had to perform it. So I had to know all this inventory in my brain of dances and choreography, and it was so much. So what I would do is I would be like, all right, let's say like we have a spin, this, and go up. I'd be in my head, I'd be singing a song like swivel, snake, and push up. I had a song for every single dance that I did as a Jets cheerleader. So now I'm seeing CT does this, and I'm like, I've never used this technique while I'm on the challenge. So if I ever go back, when there's a puzzle, I'm gonna do this technique too. I've been doing it, so I'm like, why didn't I do this with freaking the challenge? Like CT was like putting words to remember each puzzle piece so that he could run his endurance repeating it and going to solve the puzzle piece. So yes to Ashley. She said, I'm not gonna allow him to come after me. Stick up for yourself, girl. Bailey, queen, love her confidence. It's so important for women to have this confidence that Bailey has. And like her confidence, it radiates. And that's, as women, men too should have confidence, but women in particular, we need to all have this self-esteem that Bailey has. And CT, I told you guys, CT will get called dad bod and stuff now, but no one can beat him in a puzzle. This guy is a machine. He is a math genius. He can do equations. And this is from chirping. I've done 3 seasons of the challenge. Other challengers have told me over the years, CT can beat anyone in any puzzle. He probably also has a photogenic memory. They say he's so brilliant and so smart, and also he's physical because he's huge and he's strong. So CT is not someone you can sleep on because he's been on the challenge for a while. He's a legend. No matter what, dude, you can't beat him. He just beat every single person on that challenge, and that's 30 plus people in a challenge. Oh my God, Bae and CT won. Girl, she is power. She matched her mouth with her actions. So she matched her actions with her words that she's been saying all season. I love that. She can defend herself. I love, like, seriously, I'm a Bae fan all the way through right now. Like, she's, like, one of my favorites right now. And I love how TJ's like, well, y'all are losers, so you call them all losers. I love TJ. And I need more Bear interviews. Like, just throw them in there more, just a one-liner here and there, and it'll be a lot fun. Like, it'll be a lot more fun. Babe's one, and she not only has to think about herself, but she also has to think about, her fiance. Like, she has to think about two people, not just one. And CT is scared of us, y'all. He's like, I don't trust you, Big Brother people. I don't trust you, Big Brother people. Thank you to Swaggy for being like, we don't do that. Like, that's not the only thing we do is backdoor people. Side note, us Big Brother people, camera ended up dying. So it's a little darker out, different lighting. Let's get to it again. Also, I've only had hummus today, so after this interview, I'm going straight to the grocery store for the first time in a month. Tengo mucha hambre. So obviously, CT is a little scared of our gameplay, but honestly, I believe that we as Big Brother people are very, very, very honest and truthful to our own alliances. I mean, we're not just going to backdoor anyone. I mean, on Final Reckoning, me and Jose proved to everyone what real friendship was. Davon and Polly were not friends. They were complete enemies. They were never going to work together. But me and Jose knew that if we kept choosing each other, especially when we were both in the redemption house, to go against each other, it would keep us all in the game. So I was never going to choose anyone else, no matter if I thought I could beat them, because my friendship with Jose was stronger than anything else. Like, I'm going to want to keep him in the game and me in the game. First of all, that's numbers for us. But on top of that, I'm not going to go into my real friend. Like, people can call me a snake here and there. I've done some shady moves before. I've played loyal. I played shady. I played a mixture. In real life, am I like that? No, I am very honest and truthful in real life and very loyal person in real life. But in game, it could be a little different. But no matter what, I'm never going to be a snake, or have never been a snake to my alliance. So am I really a snake? A snake is someone that's like snaky to the if you're like really in an alliance and friends with people and you're like breaking that, that's shady. I would not go against my real friends. No way. Oh, and Melissa, I agree. Why are they picking on poor Jay? She was like, oh, she felt bad. I mean, he did earn his stripes. He showed it. It's so sad because they keep saying his name. Even CT was like, when CT won, he's like, wait, Bae, and I can't even talk because I'm so hungry. Everyone's just throwing Jay's name out there, so I feel really bad for him right now. And now we're here, and LOL, Wes says, I gotta hide. That was so funny. So after Wes got a little not interrogated by the guys, but by Corey and all them, they're like, yo, we're going flipping votes to vote for Johnny. Wes really was like second guessing it. He's like, oh my God. But I'm proud of Wes for sticking to his word with Bananas, because I love this Wes Bananas alliance. I'm really enjoying it. I think that their feud was getting stale, boring, and old. So this is so new, so fun, and I'm glad that he stuck to his guns. Cute sweater, Nelson. I love the pink sweater. Ashley is a savage. She's fighting back, and she is now poisoning the house with Johnny's name in it, just like he was doing to her. So one thing you guys need to know in this game, if your name just even gets brought up by one person, if your name just gets thrown out there, as soon as one name gets thrown out, then it's like the plague. It's like the coronavirus. Everyone else will start getting it. So everyone else will start using that name, because your name has already been soiled in the house. So, and no one else wants to be like, oh, like say a name first. So someone already used that name. So everyone's gonna jump on that, piggyback ride on that. So you never want your name mentioned. And if it is, you're screwed, because moving forward, your name's always gonna get tossed up in all the eliminations, because your name already has blood on it without you doing anything. Wait, what? ¿Qué pasó acá? They voted Nelson? Why are all these people voting Nelson? So I'm blindsided. He's blindsided. I did not see this coming. Does anyone out there know? Comment below if you know what happened with Nelson and why they're voting for him. That is so freaking weird. And of course, now that we're in the voting process, the house is voting, Kyle is gonna vote as Johnny. So he always is gonna, you know, work with, I feel like he's always gonna work with Johnny, and it's so, like, it was so clear that he was gonna vote Johnny's way, like, with Johnny. Dee's speech, I'm shook. Everyone, this episode, this season is so good. Also, guys, very importante. Don't ever tell someone that plays on emotion or a hothead that you know freaks out any information right before a voting process. So if there's like a huge thing like an elimination, or you know we're going out drinking that night, like the Halloween drinking night, or you know anything, it could be any big moment, like a voting moment, a high pressure, high stress, or high drama moment, do not tell anyone anything that's going to ruffle feathers that they can throw in your face. That was Kayla's big mistake. The fact that she told Nelson, hey, and I love Nelson, but no one knows what's gonna happen in this game ever. That's a crazy part of this game. You never know what's gonna happen ever, ever, ever. So Kayla was looking out for her friends, Nelson and Corey. So that was great that she was looking out for them. Fantastic. But it happened right before that elimination, because she was like trying to, like, obviously she's playing the game, which she should. But it just blew up in her face because look, Nelson got the votes and Nelson threw her under the bus. So be careful what you say to people during high stressful situations, because someone can just come and clock you at any time. Also, why did Big T vote for Bananas? Is there a feud there that I'm not aware of? I love Big T. She can do no wrong in my book. I just want to see more of her. I want her to see her win. I want to see her perform. I really am a fan of her attitude, of her personality. It seems like now the older the Bananas and Wes get, they realize how, like, they need to work together. And, like, they're like, all right, we need to switch things up. I feel like now that they're getting so much older, they're just like, yeah, we gotta kick the bucket now, and we just gotta work together. Corey is a smart man. He finally sees Bananas and Wes are working together. Yes, observant king. I love when people observe. Obviously, they're working together. They're hugging each other after a voting process, and Wes didn't vote against Bananas. So he's putting the pieces together to the puzzle. The fight that breaks out with Bananas and Ashley. Ashley goes, you're everyone's grandpa in here. You're everybody's grandpa in here. I freaking died. I was wheezing. That is my favorite quote of the season. That and these, you eating cookies here? I died at that one too. And oh my god, the Halloween costume night. I've been on 3 challenges where it's been 2 or 3 that's been Halloween and dressed up. Not fun because it's always before an elimination, and I've gone home, I think. I've gone home after during 2 Halloweens. Oh my god, every time I'm like Halloween curse. If it's Halloween, I'm going home, so let's not do that. So yeah, no wonder I was feeling uncomfortable watching them all dress up. Like getting anxiety for going out on Halloween night, because like I go home after Halloween, like the night after. And oh, wait a minute, Rogan's coat? Okay, honey, that coat, and I think it's faux fur. And it's so crazy how now everyone wants into an elimination. The one season I didn't do is the one season that everyone's fighting to get an elimination, and it's crazy to see that these words are coming out of my mouth, that people are not going to be able to go into elimination. That is so crazy to me. And they want to go into elimination. And of course, Jay gets voted in again, but it's so crazy how all these people are getting votes. So we have Bananas, who opened his mouth like always. Listen, I have respect for all the vets, right? They've all paved the way for all of us to play this game. So I'm just being objective, and I just know what happens in the games because I've played them before. So Bananas is poisoning the house against Ashley, throwing her name in there, which probably it wasn't even getting thrown in before that because she does have great social game. Next thing you know, Ashley's gonna defend herself because she is also a hothead. She will pop off if she needs to, whenever she needs to, right? So she now is poisoning the house against him. The fact that she was able to get those votes for against him, that is amazing work, just so quickly. I am so interested to see if Johnny's gonna keep attacking her because next week is girls elimination. So I wanna know if Ashley's gonna get nominated. I wanna know if Johnny's gonna keep campaigning against her. But I really love this feud. I mean, I don't condone fighting, guys, but it's a TV show and there's going to be drama. I'm really enjoying this feud of them together because they're such similar players. They've both stolen money from their partners after a crazy finals. So I'm really excited to see how, like, you know, who's gonna win out of the two people that stole money. Poor Jay, it's nominated again by the whole entire house, but like I said before, it's so crazy that other names like Nelson's getting brought up. All these other players are getting brought up. What is happening with the world? Now the game is getting sticky. It's getting good. So now Jay was public enemy number 1 because he's a newcomer, survivor, no friendships, no ties like everyone else. And he's the smallest guy, so people are gonna gun for him, right? But now, now that the game is playing progressively, more names are getting thrown in there because, you know, more drama, people are stepping on each other's toes, but also you need backup people that you actually need to target now. The game is evolving, it's taking the next step, so now more and more names are gonna come out because you can't just have one only scapegoat to go against, that's Jay. Now they're making Nelson and other players scapegoats. Bear got thrown in out of nowhere, I didn't see that coming. So now people are creating more scapegoats so that, you know, it secures their names are getting thrown out and their own names aren't getting thrown out. So if they're, you know, planting seeds, this is called planting seeds, you know, for public enemies for the future, planting seeds for putting people up for elimination for the future. Even though people want to go into elimination, there are players, like today, Swaggy didn't want to go into elimination, he's not ready. Like, you really have to be mentally ready to go into elimination. So if you're not ready for elimination, it's at the end of the day, you need to win and you need to get that red skull. So if this week I'm like, you know what, it's my first, and I respect Swaggy not wanting to go in that week. This is Swaggy's first time playing the challenge and he's playing with his, you know, fiance. So why not just wait another week or 2 weeks till you get the hang of it, till, you know, you familiarize yourself, you watch a couple eliminations, strategize, get more confident in the game, and then go into elimination. So I totally respect that. There's good timing in everything. As we see, CT was playing this game correctly, but it wasn't the right time it ended up being, even though his plan and his strategy was seamless and perfect. It was too good to be true. So the main takeaways from this episode for me are, if you play with emotion, you will lose. And this is for every competition show. Big Brother, the challenge, if you play with emotions, you're gonna lose. And I'm seeing already people are cracking and playing with emotions. Rogan, Dee, Ashley, Johnny. They're all playing with emotions. Johnny's upset because at his ego, Ashley has won more money than him. So, you know, back and forth with all these people. Nelson, you know, he got upset. He exploded at the voting ceremony. So people are now breaking and cracking like little eggs and the emotions are getting crazy. So people need to control those emotions because the more level-headed you are, this game, if you're hothead up and down, like your name is gonna get thrown in, you're not gonna have good chances of winning. But if you're level-headed, the goal in this game is to be level-headed. You can have some bumps and downs, you know, ups and downs, some bumps in the road, but you need to be level-headed the whole time in order to make it to a final and win this game and have respect from your peers. Also, if you play with emotion, you will damage your game. So you not only will lose, but you can also you will damage your game. Because you don't always lose if you play with emotion, you could still win, but it's going to hinder your chances, right? So if you play with emotion, it'll damage your game. Hence why I've damaged and lost every single show I've been on, because I end up playing with emotion. I get really sensitive, I get really hurt, and there we go, bam, there goes Natalie crying or playing because of her emotions instead of being strategic. Like when I chose Cam and Kaylee to go against on Final Reckoning. That was not a strategic move. That was actually really dumb, because I like Cam and we had conversations about working together, like not working together, but you know, being cool with each other. And I was starting that relationship with Cam, and Polly had a really strong connection with Kaylee. So no matter what, why did I play with emotion? Why did I want to take her out right then and there? Because my feelings were hurt because, you know, the whole situation. But in reality, I should have ended up biting the bullet and chosen Sylvia and Joss to go against from the beginning, because Joss and Sylvia actually put me and Polly up for elimination. So they're the ones that voted us. So if I played game-wise against Sylvia and Joss, we would have had a way better opportunity to win because there was the equalizer situation, girl, guy team, we could have won that puzzle challenge. I could have ended up working with Cam and Kaylee that season, but because my feelings were hurt. You know, you can't play with emotions this game. You have to literally, I'm learning this now that I'm watching as a viewer, and I've reflected, I've taken a year off the shows. I've reflected for a whole year my gameplay and what I've done wrong. I played with emotion. Like, I need to go in these games, not take things seriously. If someone hurts my feelings, get over it, move on, and just play the game to win. Observing Jay's elimination, he is so happy and calm going in, and he's goofy and loose and happy. So when he's getting interviewed, analyzing his body language, you see that Jay is actually very calm and very, like, genuinely excited to go into elimination. He's not, like, scared and, like, frazzled and, like, trembling or, like, with anxiety, you know, like, twitching out. He's literally, like, yeah, like, so excited, pumped up about it. If you have that adrenaline, a little bit of adrenaline going. No matter what, you're gonna have adrenaline going into elimination, and you're gonna want to poop your pants. But he's so excited, and he's calm, cool, and collected. So the more your mental is calm, because your body is already with so much adrenaline, and the more excited, if you tell yourself to be excited and happy and like, yes, I'm going in, this is gonna be fun, the more calm you are and cool and collected, the easier the elimination is gonna be for you, because you're not gonna be frantic. The moment you get anxiety and you get in your head is when you're gonna lose that elimination. So Jay is entering that elimination perfectly with the right mindset. This elimination is all about calm and efficiency, strategy and endurance. That's why Jay ended up performing so well. I saw CT spent more time tying the ropes together. Then he built a fortress over that. Jay is able to actually, like, tie out knots quicker because very efficient. He's from Survivor. So I view Survivor people as survivalists, you know, so they're gonna be very good, very crafty. Every single person this season thought that Jay was gonna lose and CT was gonna win. He had it in the bag. Tori said it, everyone said it. We all thought, even Rogan. So everyone thought that Jay was gonna get taken out. Even me seeing it from a spectator, I was like, yeah, CT has this. If I was in the game, I'd be like, CT has this in the bag, right? But bam, you can never, and CT has said this a million times, you can never underestimate anyone in this game. I remember when I beat Brad and Kyle, when I beat Bananas, when I won different things that I didn't think I could win. Like, you never underestimate people, because by people's appearances, it doesn't matter. Look how Jay has now come out 2 wins strong. CT is a monster. He carried those huge ropes. Those were huge, like, it's nothing. So size does play a large role in this elimination, helping you win, obviously, because the bigger you are, the better endurance you have, and the more strategic you are, and experience. He has experience, and that's something that Jay doesn't have in this game, is experience. On paper, statistically, CT should have won that elimination. Overall, I'm very proud of CT for nominating himself, and he had the cojones to do so. I think he's the first person to actually nominate himself to go in, and in the tribunal, troika, whatever the hell that name is, whatever. So I'm so proud of him, and it's so cool seeing someone be like, I'm going in, and it's like so early on in the game, and he's not scared. He's just like, I'm gonna do this, and he's like, I'm gonna go get this red skull and get this golden ticket, right? So if CT won, he would have never been chosen to go against by anyone. He would have never been nominated after that. If CT won, he would have had a ride to the final. He would have signed his contract directly to that final, because at the end of the day, no one was ever going to choose CT to go against in an elimination ever, because no one wants to go home. Very calculated, very seasoned, very experienced, strategic, and observant, and he has so much experience. CT is truly a challenger. So he is a legend, very respected. So he took a calculated, he analyzed the situation. Jay is small, I'm huge, I have experience. From playing a few seasons with CT, I've heard him always be very, very humble. So he's just always humble, and he's like, anyone can win anything, because he's seen so much. He thought that Jay would have been the best option for him to win, and on paper, it was perfect. He won the challenge. He put up exactly what people need to do. He won the challenge. He put up who he wanted to go against for elimination, and went against him early on in the game, not scared. He put himself in as a winner and didn't look back. So I'm proud of him for actually having the cojones and the tetas, because, titties are very strong too. If CT won that, he would have won this season. And I think he would have won also because this season is very endurance focused, physical focus, and mental. So it plays on all of his strengths. He is a big genius. Very smart, great at puzzles. He's huge. He has size. If you have size in this game, and you have endurance, you're golden. I also love that's in the game because their insight in the eliminations are factual and insightful. So I love when they clip to Anissa. She just, talking about the gameplay of that elimination. So it really, I love that they incorporate these vets that have been in this game since the beginning. It is just so fun and so awesome. And it really, the old legend players, the vintage players, was it Bear that called them that? The vintage players with the new players, it's just so much fun. And I also love, when I was in the house, CT was just, and all the older players are just, they kind of talk to you and like, you get to know about their experiences throughout the seasons and the growth of the show and how the old seasons were. So it's really, really cool seeing that dynamic, and also people with so much experience like an Anissa that is giving us really great one-liners that is very insightful to the game, the gameplay. Jay is making this season, and it honestly shouldn't be called the Challenge Total Madness anymore. It should be called the Challenge and Jay. Literally, just like me in Final Reckoning, I was in every single elimination. Jay is experiencing this now. And now, OMFG, let's go, let's go. Jay has 2 schools. Represent for Survivor, represent for CBS. I am so proud of him. Jay won, fair and square. CT even said it. And this was a really cool win. It made me tear up. Like, I was actually in tears watching. Now, like, he has 2 red skulls and he's been the underdog, and he's like not a red target. He's a flaming red, boiling hot target in that house. So I'm hoping that this really gives him more respect because he's doing so well. He has earned his spot in that house and in that final more than I've seen anyone else in this season. I am so proud of him. So because I'm so proud of him, I have a huge surprise for you guys. I FaceTime with Jay, and look what he had to say. And please disregard any jokes that he makes about my boots. All right, guys, holy crap. Jay's second win was out of control. I'm about to FaceTime him right now and just get his thoughts on it. I can't believe he won this. Let's see what he says. Hello? Where are you?
Why are you calling me?
I just watched your win.
Yeah?
I am like dying. I'm gagging. Wait.
Why?
Like, that was the best win ever.
What are you talking about? I'm just a normal dude.
Wait. I'm adding you to my blog, that I'm gonna edit for tomorrow. I am so proud of you. Like, what? Now, remain humble, sweetheart, all right? Because you won all the challenge fans' hearts. You won everyone's hearts. That ending, though, it hurt my heart when you were crying. I was like, when you're like, oh, I was like, oh. Like, what, Jay? How did you do that?
You know?
Wait, say hi. Just say hi, Jay.
Who am I talking to?
My camera.
Oh, I'm on film?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I look freaking crazy. Do you see me? Okay.
So there's a moment in life, right?
Uh-huh.
That you have to step up to the plate.
Smiling.
And then you hit a home run.
Uh-huh. Yo, how did that win feel, though? How did that win feel?
Yo. Did you not see me talk to CT? I'm like, bro.
No. You fangirled. I love that CT was so mature, and he's like, yo, you deserve it. He earned his stripes. Like, that was awesome to have CT say that to you, because he does not say that about a lot of people. That was cool. And then another thing that I saw, which I knew was going to be a good elimination for you, because you've already had elimination practice and you have your survival background, you were smiling and giggling. You're like, I'm ready for this elimination. Like, you were actually calm. And this elimination was all about efficiency and being calm and endurance. And those are the things you have. Yeah, size helps a lot, but in this situation, it's more strategy and efficiency.
Thanks, Nat.
I'm so proud of Yeah, like I could literally cry. Like,
Dude.
you're coming. You are a challenger. You are a challenger. You have 2 red skulls and no one. Well, you're the only guy with red skulls and you have the most in the house. Jenny has a red skull, right? How, like, did you have fun? Did you love it?
Nah. It was everything I could have dreamed of.
Dude, you deserve this more than anyone. Like, you're a challenger. You earned your stripes. You're gonna keep coming back. Like, this was so awesome to know that I, like, know you as a person and you're such a great person and that your good karma is on your side. It's poor connection. Good karma is on your side, brother. Why do I look like a psycho? So do you have anything to say to your fans? Because this isn't the challenge, this is the J show. So do you have
Are
any?
you recording me?
Yeah.
Is this all recorded?
Yes. What do you have to say to your fans? Like, you are literally the show. There's no one else on the show but you.
I don't know. Because CT is a pretty big fucking deal.
Why am I so gross looking today?
What I have to say to my fans is, Natalie's boobies. Oh my god, dude. You can do your hair forever. I'm trying to see through that shit. Can you wet your shirt?
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I really want the world to see how fucking goofy and funny you are. Because you're the funniest human being I know. Jay, what show were you on?
I was not on any show, actually. I'm just here as an imposter, and I put this on.
He doesn't even go here!
He doesn't even go here.
You and
No.
you and Krista are 2 of the
Chris is
funniest.
pretty fucking funny.
Krista's funnier than you, but
That's a fact.
that's a fact.
No! I hate you guys!
What is happening?
Where's
She is insane. I'm insane without an E at the end. She has the E.
Brother!
Wait, did you see she's preggers? Wait, we
What
won't.
the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck!
Yeah,
Oh!
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I had to relieve some stress. I'm back.
So yeah, but
Can you hold 1 second, please? Fuck! Ah! Oh! Damn it! All right, I'm
Yeah.
back. At least I have you still.
yeah, I'll be your second option. You know, but I also can't compete against Dee for you because she'll kick my ass. So maybe me and you can both compete for Dee's love. To, you know, maybe we can just all be in a 3-way relationship.
A 3-way?
Yeah, like
I love
us
you.
3 dating.
You're my number 1.
You-
Dee can join our relationship if she wants and if we allow her.
okay.
But from what you just said, you're my number 1. And
I
if
love
you.
you.
Keep putting your hair up like that. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, one last thing so I can control Jay. What did your family say? Is your mom watching? Is your family watching? What'd they say?
Yo, so my mom has brain aneurysms, and I swear to God, I think I gave her another one.
Yeah, Latina moms, being on the challenge and having a Latina mom is not fun.
She was stressed out, and she's like, why do I watch this? Why do I have to do this to myself? I should not watch this show. It's so bad. I don't want to see my son. And all of them people, I have to go down there and do it myself. I cannot watch this. And I'm like, Mom, you're 95 pounds. You couldn't even lift a rock. And she'd be like, I know, but oh my God, I cannot do this.
My mom has heart attacks. She's like, I don't want you to go back on the challenge. No. And I'm like, Mom, it's fun. Like, let me live, you know?
Yeah,
But
she's just like, if you do another one, please don't tell me.
yeah, you can't.
I don't want to know.
You gotta do what I do with my mom. I wait, well, because my mom would die if I don't tell her. I tell her the day I'm leaving or the day before. Like,
Oh no, I call my mom like months in advance, and I'm like, guess what?
Oh no.
Like, oh, don't do this. When do you leave?
No.
When do you leave? I'm like, I leave in 2 weeks, Ma. I love you.
Because my mom will drive me insane. Like,
Yes,
no
right.
way.
I love it.
I'm proud of you. This was such a good win. You've made such a name for yourself as a challenger. Like, this is so sick. Like,
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Dude, the suffering all paid off. Look at this. Look at you winning.
You know, there was a time when Natalie Negrotti said, one day we'll be together on the challenge. And I hope to God it comes soon because I'm out there all fucking alone and I need a friend.
What's funny is I was on the challenge and you weren't on it, and now you're on it and I'm not on it. It's like, when are we both gonna be on it together?
I need my little, what is it? My little mighty mouse. My little mighty Minnie Mouse. That's what I need.
I'll be the smallest girl, you'll be the smallest guy. It'll be perfect.
I'm not the smallest guy in the house.
All right, you're the biggest guy in the house.
Oh, so you know. Sick bitch. I like it. Are we flirting? Yo, Natalie, if your boobs are on the internet right now, you're gonna have like every 15-year-old boy just like, I love this.
Wait, are they that showing?
They're so nice.
Can I tell you something too? I have permanent nippleitis. So my nipples never get soft. Like, I don't know how girls don't have nippleitis or nipples. I wasn't noticing that it was like this.
You know what I love?
You can
about
see
FaceTime?
it?
Yeah. You know what I love about FaceTime?
What?
I'm not looking at your eyes right now. Creepy! Calm it down, dude. Calm it down. Not
But-
your flirt. Reel it back.
Where you're in the car, where are you going?
Yo, look where I am right now. I'm in the middle of the fucking desert. Doing crazy shit, as usual.
Where? That's California?
Yeah. Well, we're in the desert right now. Holy shit.
What are you doing in the desert?
We're chasing sandstorms.
I'm done with you.
See, look, no joke. This isn't even because it's quarantine or COVID. This is just because sand is everywhere.
Y'all are living your best life. Who is that?
My
Hi.
boy Brian.
I was in the bathroom taking a pee and some dude walked in. Broken. Right in my wiener and he's like, oh my god, what is that?
And then what'd you say?
My wiener.
You said, it's an anaconda.
He said it's an anaconda.
It's an anaconda.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Is this your roommate?
Yeah.
Hi, roommate.
He's so handsome.
I'm not this ugly. I swear to God. I'm just ugly today.
Natalie, put your hair up.
I'm done. Bye. I love you. Nice meeting you, roomie. Jay, I'm so proud of you. I love you.
I miss you. I love you.
I miss you more.
Primary wife number one because my other one's pregnant. God damn it.
You're losing them. But don't worry, I'm still single.
I'm not losing nothing. I still got you, baby.
I'm single for a long time.
You and them big old double D's over there.
Thank you. They're C's, but thanks for giving me that credit. I appreciate it.
Oh, don't worry. Mama got what she paid for.
I love you. Bye.
Love you too.
All right, well, we just talked to Jay. I look like a hot mess. I am so proud of him, and this is so freaking awesome. Like, wow, Jay deserves this. He's such a good guy. He's so fun. If you know Jay from the outside world, he's one of the funniest, craziest people you'll ever meet, but good crazy, like funny, positive, always having a good time, lifting everyone up. So his good karma finally paid off. Now I'm gonna get ready so I can finish this interview. Our friendship is strictly platonic, nothing like that. Has Jay used my toothbrush before? Yes, he has.
Is it? Or is this your toothbrush?
No, I swear to God. Stay away from my toothbrush. Oh my. You are absolutely disgusting. I've never.
They call it the dual cleaner.
I literally am never talking to you again. You are such a jerk. Have we ever kissed? No. We've never made out. We've never kissed. And I have so much respect for him. I know him from before all this. We've met at a charity event with my really good friend Krista and his really good friend Adam from Survivor. And Krista, we used to cheer on the Jets together, but also she was on The Amazing Race.
It's the Amazing Race!
Just kidding, I'm not.
So it was like always us four hanging out, and we met at Hearts of Reality. It's for children, and it's just such an amazing charity in Orlando, and we go every year. These kids are, you know, they're sick, and you're making their dreams come true. Everyone dresses up like a pirate or a princess. Everyone just dresses up, and you go see these kids, and you just give them a night of their life or a day of their life, you know, just so much fun. And Give Kids the World is such a great nonprofit organization, and they just do magical things over there. So that's where I met him. So he does have a really good heart, so I'm seeing that good karma is on his side. And then Anissa just closes it out like, the scared players are not gonna win. Everyone needs to grow some tetas and some cojones and nominate themselves in. Let's just see. I just want to see this. I want to see this explode. I'm ready for more drama. This quarantine has me going loca. I'm ready for everything. I'm just ready for people to just really play and throw themselves in. People are just diving right into elimination floor. So the next episode, they release puzzle pieces from ice water. No, thank you. No, thank you, honey. I get cold too easily. I am so blessed to not be on the season. I'm just having so much fun doing these reviews and recaps with you guys. So thank goodness I'm not on, but the drama's getting steamy, and it's just getting so exciting, and I can't wait for the next episode. And that is it, guys, for my recap. I hope you loved it. I'll keep doing some more. I'm gonna start doing some different videos too. I just waxed my chin, so I wanna share that with you guys. And I did a day in my life of quarantine with my sister, Natalie Negrotti. So I'm gonna share those with you guys. Stay tuned. Los quiero, los amo, los adoro. Chaito pues.
Why isn't this working? This laptop doesn't work. All right. Just a reminder, this season is truly, I am an enjoy. Oh, I forgot my wooden spoon. Oh, be right back. All right. Welcome to Girl Talk with Natalie. Do you guys remember this wooden spoon from Big Brother? I used to do all my interviews with it.